Welcome to Property Focus. I'm PJ Ngigi. Tonight we lift the curtain on 37 by Ineza for the very first time ever on Kenyan television. The bold new landmark reshaping Runda skyline, developed by Tofauti Lifestyle Limited. Perched high above the city where every home is designed to capture views, Tofauti's first project, Ineza, set a high bar for quality and community. Now 37 by Ineza arrives even bolder, taller residences, elevated pricing to match unmatched quality, and fresh, modern, cosmopolitan layouts that redefine upscale living on the ridge. So, stay with us. We get to meet the team behind Ineza and 37 by Ineza for the first time, who will tell us what they have in store for this next chapter. Up next, an in-depth conversation with the developer from Tofauti Lifestyle Limited. The vision bearer behind this project, Njeri Gakunju, a prominent entrepreneur, Kenyan entrepreneur at that, and real estate developer. She serves as the CEO and founder of Tofauti Lifestyle Limited, translate for a different lifestyle, high-end residential development company here in Nairobi, and she's best known for her work in the luxury real estate sector. Some of the projects that she's done include Ineza Boutique Homes, where the development firm built and successfully occupied the Ineza Boutique Homes, a project that is second to none, established her reputation for building natural light, open layouts, and premium finishes. She's also now doing 37 by Ineza, which we're going to examine in just a moment, and it's just looking like it's off to a great start. Under her leadership, Tofauti Lifestyle focuses on low-density, high-end living in established prime Nairobi locations. So let's get to meet the lady behind this project.
My name is Jerry Parson, and I'm the developer for Ineza. One, they call it Ineza 1 because it was the original Ineza. And I am married, and I have 2 children. And I do other things other than being a developer, developing houses. I do other things. I'm in the hospitality business. I'm an author. I am a preacher, and I do a lot of missionary work. So yeah, I wear many hats. Yes.
Anything with the name Ineza, does it signify anything?
Yes, actually Ineza means goodness in Kinyarwanda. I used to do ministry in Rwanda in 2009 all the way to about 2012. I will go to Rwanda and Burundi, and the native Mahamkolo is just so beautiful. And so I would question what's the meaning of that, and it grew on me. So I said, one day, I shall use this name. And so that one day came. And so I used it for this development because I wanted it to be a good place, a place that people could enjoy, and all the goodness of this nation would come here, will be a melting pot. Yes.
This is your first development?
It is of this magnitude. I have developed small things like toilets, houses, developed a rent house, and the other things, but never this big.
So where did you get your inspiration from? The ideas, the designs, and all of that?
I traveled. A friend of mine invited me to Bali, Indonesia, and I really enjoyed the housing, the designs, the tropical feel of the place. And so I wanted to bring that back. You know, people work on exposure. You know, what you're exposed to is what you did. You're not exposed, and you know, how are you going to get there? So that was my thing. I went to Bali and I was so inspired, and I came back wanting to do something. So that's where it all began. Yeah.
Okay, so you've completed this project. It looks amazing. What are some of the lessons that you've had?
Gosh, I've learned so many. I keep telling my project manager, this is a very expensive university of learning. First of all, I think I was a bit naive when I started, because I didn't know, I didn't understand what the developing houses would look like in terms of the time put in, the different challenges that we faced, even with, the different people that we worked with. And so I have learned a lot in terms of just maneuvering, working with people. Having a teachable spirit is very, very key. Humbling yourself enough to learn was one of the things that propelled my project, because I was able to understand a lot of things and learn. Yes.
What are you most proud of Ineza, 37 by Ineza, this one, the phase one?
I think for me, I get fulfillment in just seeing how many families have moved in, and the children. I mean, this is like a haven for children. Just to see families move in, settle in, love the environment. For me, that is huge. I remember somebody saying during one of our meetings when we were sketching everything, saying, most people don't use the clubhouse. That's the opposite of Ineza. I mean, that's like a place where everybody goes on the weekends. I mean, they love it.
So many people have missed out on this one. Now the second phase. What's going to be happening? Tell us about the price points, location.
I try to avoid calling it second phase, because I always, as a creative, you want to do, actually we struggled a lot because I wanted to do something different, showcase another design, and people were like, no, build us more of Ineza. So what I did is I took this design. The outside is similar. The phase of Ineza is similar, but we're now doing a much larger house, and we're putting perks. So we have bigger bedrooms. We have bathtubs in the bathrooms. We have a fireplace in the middle of the living area. We have a masala kitchen. We have underground tanks and a bigger garden, and then we have a paddle court. We have a bigger swimming pool, basketball for the children. You learn from what you did before, and then we think, I could have done better here. So we've done it better.
Price points, what are they looking like?
We're looking at minimum price of the unit is 69.5. And the reason why is that you're getting more space, more house, and it's a more quaint environment in that the size is smaller. You only have 37 houses. That's why you're calling it 37 by Ineza. And so you get to choose your location and call it home, and not wanting to expand. Yeah.
Same sustainability element?
Completely. I mean, we're doing provisions for solar. We're doing heat pumps. We're doing more green area, so that people can enjoy. I mean, like, you feel like you're on a vacation, pretty much. Yeah.
Already this does feel like that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
In terms of quality, how are you able to maintain quality but not cut of course?
We take a cut on our what we make. We take a cut on our profits. Because what we want to do, and I feel like this is something that has happened in third world countries, is that we go more for the profit. We don't think of the people that we're building for. And so I live here on the project. When I'm in town, I use one of the units because I want people to be confident enough, if the developer can actually live in a property, then But I can't find anything else like this in Nairobi. So hey.
So how will phase 2 help neighbors connect and support the local life here in Runda?
Well, I think we have like with the old Ineza, we have a lot. It's like a melting of different cultures. We have people from Benandela, from Italy, all over the world. They come here and live here, and so that in itself is a great perk for the neighbors. In terms of, you get to know people from different cultures. They support the local businesses, the local churches. So it's what I feel is that the more you integrate people, the more you reap. Yeah, in terms of diversity. Yes.
Any party you should. No dear, as anybody is watching right now.
I particularly want to speak to women. Do not be afraid. Go for it. Why not? Use professionals in whatever you do, and the end results will amaze you. Because professionals, you went to school for that. Don't limit yourself just because you don't know a thing. If you have the passion the passion will drive you.
One last question.
Yes.
Is there another plan for the 37 series? Is that a 7 apartments? Is that
Not 37. We want to showcase something else that's different, and it's loading. We're doing developments now nationwide. We're trying to build our brands. So we're also, if you liked our interior, we're also, wanting to branch off into interior. But we want to do interior that's up a notch. Yeah.
All right, now we're going to take a short commercial break. When we're back, we're going to find out more about this moonstone and why it was such a labor-intensive project. It was a labor of love. Each stone over here has been chiseled, by the way, for this particular site. We're going to take a short commercial break to pay some bills. When we're back, more with 37 by Ineza. So let's get to meet the team. First up, we've got Jimmy Kamodho, founder of LMJ Consultancy Limited, a full-service development and project management consulting firm specializing in end-to-end services in construction projects. What do we mean? From concept, design, financing, and construction management to close out, they do it all. Now, a couple of projects that they've done before LMJ has done: Enaki Residences, Ineza Homes, 1870 West, Nova Apartments, Evoke Nyali, Riverside Nexus, amongst others. Let's hear from Jimmy.
Mambo, how is everything going?
All good.
Good,
Good.
Appreciate it. Briefly introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Jimmy Kamodho. I'm a construction project manager, founder, and chief project manager at LMJ Consultants Limited.
Yes.
We're a development consultant.
Yes.
And project managers and construction manager.
Okay.
Yes, we manage projects end to end.
all right?
Yeah.
All right. What's the overall construction time for this particular project?
This particular project took in total about 4.5 years, noting that we had 3 phases. We started off with 40 units, the first phase, 42 in the second, and 42 in the third. And in the second, we also included the clubhouse. So, yeah.
Sounds promising. But makes me wonder, when can buyers actually move in? And also warranties. Once they move in, are they guaranteeing the quality?
Yes, 37 by Ineza, we have 37 units.
Yes.
Each sitting on an eighth of an acre, with fantastic amenities. That's scheduled to take about 21 months. We have a very good team of consultants. Let me start there. Right through from our architect, our engineers, and at the same time we have a client, the developer, who's very conscious about quality
And actually lives here.
Thank you very much. And yeah, that does a lot to do with your end product. And our contractor is also more than capable. They have a very good, solid portfolio. And so with a good, strong team, high quality finishes, we'll ensure that the end product is better than the promised product that we have sold with beer.
All right. They talked about the team and how do you ensure that everybody is aligned? How do you ensure there's timelines are delivered, clients are getting their units on time? How are you ensuring this happens?
So on site we have representation. We have a program that is coordinated between the main contractor and the subcontractors and specialists, together with our input as the team, and we monitor it more or less on a day-to-day. So anytime slippage, we ensure there is a way to catch up on any time loss, and continuous monitoring and evaluation and working together. Then with that, we find that we're able to more or less work within the program that we have set for the project.
Okay.
Yes.
So say a customer comes.
Yeah.
I want to find out whether this is certified. Is there any certification that you're going to be giving out, warranties or anything of the sort?
Yes, right from the point of the practical completion certificate by the architect, followed by the occupation certificate by the county.
Okay.
Over and above that, warranties for, say, like we're using Bosch appliances or our kitchen appliances, you do get warranties for those.
Yeah.
Things like the heat pumps, there'll be warranties for such. When it comes to like common facilities, we have our public court. Yes, there was swimming pool. We have our borehole. There'll be warranties and manuals and everything from suppliers and all that. So that is part of what people are buying it. Yes.
And it's a 1 year defects liability period, which is a very good time to get any defects, patent defects corrected by the team or the site. Yes, after occupation.
All premium appliances.
All premium appliances and kitchen, your lights, or you have an issue with, say, a tap or any service item, for the first 1 year it's absolutely free. It's catered for in that respect.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. Oh, looking forward to the project.
All right, thanks.
See how it goes.
Okay.
Is it anything to go by with 37 by Ineza Phase 1?
Yes.
I'm sure it's going to be a success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
And
very
welcome again.
Thank
you.
Yes.
All right.
Super.
Asante.
So let's get to meet the design team behind this project. Team 2 Architects, an architectural and interior design firm set up by Deepak and Pari, husband and wife who've been in partnership from around 2010. The couple have previously worked internationally and in Kenya before starting on their own. From inception, the firm has been focused on evolving an architectural style which has functionality at its core, with an infusion of a tropical modern aesthetics grounded in local conditions. You probably remember some of their work from an episode that we did called The Elements of a Fantastic Villa. And you get to see how the firm solve problems by providing solutions and thereby creating different design styles for different briefs and problems relative to their respective contexts. And they did justice with this 37 by Ineza. Just judging by the renders, this looks like it's going to be a spectacular project. So let's hear from Mr. Deepak. Tell us about your response to the client's brief.
Well, the client brief when we started off was very simple, that she really wanted to come up with a language or a housing which broke the prototypes of what kind of houses we have in Nairobi. Quite modern in nature, quite international in appeal, but at the same time grounded up into the local context. When I say local context, I purely mean the climate, the tropical nature of where we live. So good lighting, good natural lighting, good cross ventilation, but a language which people now pay the extra buck if required just because it looks in a certain way. So I think that was the simple brief we got. The second demand the brief from the client was, how do we make sure that these units sell like hotcakes? So I think that way there was a market research done by a fellow company, and it was found out that if you can come up with a design which in the same mesh or the same outlay can cater for different typologies within one unit. So in essence, the unit has been designed such that the same unit can be a 4-bedroom plus 2-bedroom. The same unit can be a 3-bedroom plus 4-bedroom.
Okay.
The same unit can even be a full 7-bedroom unit.
Yeah.
Just by tweaking a few internal walls.
Yeah.
So for us, that was a new challenge. And I must say we really enjoyed carrying out that design process. Yeah.
In terms of architectural designs that you really liked about this project, what did you like? Or what did you even put in place?
Well, we really made sure that the unit looked as light as possible from the look of things. So if you notice carefully in the design, there is no connection between the roof and the walls. So it does give the feeling that the roof is floating on the glass.
Yes.
And that makes the whole house extremely light in nature.
True.
And it also creates a lot of interest to see now what happens inside the house. Of course, the second thing we really wanted to achieve was the inside-outside space. So if you see, the living rooms have been designed, or all the units have been designed such that when you open your sliding doors,
Yes.
the living room becomes part of the garden.
Yes.
So it's like an extension.
Yes.
And in our kind of climate, what more do you need?
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
So those are just some of the key features,
Yeah.
and keeping it very, very minimal and modern. as Team 2, we always look for every opportunity where at the end of the day, when our career is taken its time, we come up with, the idea is to come up with a language which we can truly call Kenyan tropical modern.
Yes.
So it's an evolution towards that style, all our projects. So this has been a big step forward on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Now, what materials did you use on the site?
Well, as you can see, one of the key materials is the Nairobi Njiru bluestone.
This one over here.
This one over here. And the idea was not to just use it in a simple manner, was to further tweak it to create that interest. So what we did was we chose a certain grade or a certain color of Njiru. Njiru does come in different shades and tones. So we went for the gray look because that gives you that modern, simple feel. But we ended up doing a bit of a medium chisel on the surface, and that kind of gives the inner grain of the stone. What you see over there. So now that suddenly creates a bit of a contrast with the blasted surface.
I see.
And that became the punch point of all the design, the elevations.
Okay.
Yes.
Lastly, how sure are you that this design was going to target high-end users?
Kenya, where it is now and where it has been, say, for the last 5 or 10 years, there's serious globalization happening. People are traveling. People have seen enough around the world. And the idea was to also bring that whole international feel into our local market. Not that it has not been done before. I wouldn't want to say that. But our own attempt at it.
Yes.
To say, this is how global or international a housing project in Nairobi can look, but at the same time still calling it a Kenyan product. So I think it's again an evolution, but with all the globalization and also the rising middle class in Nairobi or in Kenya, I think really deserved something like this, whereby they can own a piece of this product, which they can purely say that this is the new Kenya, this is the emerging Kenya, and this was our aim. Yeah.
As we wrap up tonight's journey through 37 by Ineza, it's impossible not to feel inspired by the story behind these walls. A story shaped by vision, passion, and genuine heart. At the center is Njeri Gakunju, the developer and CEO of Tofauti Lifestyle Limited, whose belief in building not just houses, but thriving communities has made both Ineza and 37 by Ineza stand out like beacons on Runda's skyline. Listening to Njeri share her dreams and seeing them become reality reminds us what's possible when a leader blends innovation with empathy. If there are more developers like her in the Kenyan real estate space, we're not just looking at beautiful buildings, we're looking at a truly bright future for our neighborhoods, our families, and our country. So here's to Njeri, to her team, and to everyone who dares to dream differently. The future is not just built, it's cared for. And with hands and hearts like these, it truly shines. This has been Property Focus. I was your host, PJ Ngigi.